motion wobbly springs. Okay, on the other side of the tag, I created a digital collage. Okay. It's the same image that we're sliding on the other side. And here's steampunk bunny, steampunk Alice with a bunny. So yeah, that's, and the book, and follow the white rabbit and it leads to rabbit right there. So that's the digital collage, and it's gonna go in here. But before, I'm gonna be placing it in here. It's gonna go just like that. First of all, I'm gonna be adding little things like the queen. Okay, she's gonna go like kind of halfway here. Okay. And all these images are off of Pinterest or internet, so just Google. And I had the image of this stackable teacups, and I open lip cut along the teacup and separated the saucer from the teacup in order I want for it to go on that side. Okay, so we can take this out. You got it. You got the idea. So that's gonna be here, right there. That's gonna be right here. Okay, kind of like that. I probably want that card stick out. So in this case, because it's gonna go behind, I'm not gonna X-Acto it out, but I'm gonna cut it out right there. So, and we're gonna distress that card because it came from the older book, right? Okay. So, and our teacup and saucer are gonna go something like that in here. I can actually cut, well, I can always cut it, okay, in last minute, although I can, right there. And I need to cut this guy out a little bit, the T tag, the T tag. In the same manner. So it will be overlapping our let me zoom in. Hold on. To show you what I'm talking about. So here's this card I cut out, so that's what it was. And the tag I cut out, so my cups. They are gonna go just like that. This can stay open. And this can stay open. So I want that overlapping in here. Hold on. Yeah, that's okay. Just like that. Okay. So what I do usually, I just adhere all the parts in here. Okay. So let's get from the bottom. That, or you can put like scotch tape, you know, just to secure that. Okay. And in here that's it. Okay. Let me show you the tip on the parts that are going to be sticking out of your project. Like for example, these teacups. Usually I do it on the back, but you can do it on front. When you have teeny tiny elements like this, you see the handle, the cup handle, and they're very fragile. I used X-Acto knife to cut out, you know, inside and all around, or the queen with her little, you know, whatever the, what's the proper name for this, or crown. Those are very tedious and tiny elements, and when you fussy cut those, I mean, first of all, it's really hard to cut out. Second of all, they're so tiny and gentle. What I do, I just put glossy accents all the way around, okay, on the elements. Like you see on the teacups, right here on the handle, right on the edge. Okay, just a little bit, and that gives you sturdiness, you know, in that element. So when you're gonna be, you know, shipping it, or people will be rubbing it, or what's not, it's gonna be safer. And then when you are gonna finish your project and what's not, you definitely can glossy accent it from outside, or use your stickles. It kind of gives you that layer of protection. Okay, so here is our cup. Okay, this is gonna be just you know, just dimensional element. This is not gonna be popped up on pop-up dots, or the wire, the wobble, the motion wobbling print. So I just want to place it because I wanted to show you how I do this. So now we have the part right here. And before I do that, I have the white edge in here, which I didn't realize that I have. So I want to try to blend it in somehow or another. I'm probably gonna cover it with something, but just in case. Okay, so you got the idea how you can, piece and layer, your elements and be sure that they are sturdy. Now to the wobbly things. There are special wobbly springs that you can buy. I don't have time to wait for them to arrive, so therefore I go ahead and gonna do mine. Okay, so you need to find, and I need to find something thick enough but not too big. Okay, so I'm gonna be wire wobble this Alice. So I printed her twice and I fussy cut her exacto, in between all the elements. And again, I already, use the distressing to go around the edges. Whatever you do to this final, layer, you need to do it like now. Then I glossies, this little tiny elements like her pinky sticking out, hand, bow, just went all around. You can see not solid, but just little circles, which gives it, more sturdiness. Okay, so we need that. We need her. We need a couple circles. Okay, we need our wire, and if we can find the end, that would have been just wonderful. All right, so let me zoom out because it's usually where I'm getting in trouble. Sorry, I need to get up. I don't have like okay, so it's 1.5 circle. Okay, you need, so this is half, this is 1, and that's it, right? Okay, oops, I forgot the to take the wire things. Okay, so we're gonna get spring looking like this. So you see 1 full circle and half. Okay, so we're gonna attach one and with a Scotch tape. And try to place it like in the center. Your spring, okay? put it in the center. Cut the excess off if you scotch taken out, and then the other one attach to the other end. That's what you usually would have done. It's not really wobbling, isn't it? Okay, so, and because I want it, well, we're gonna do it later. So, okay, and attach another one, you know, the same way, so you would have like a sandwich. This print under, you know, in between the two layers of paper. Okay. And cut the excess of scotch. So you're gonna have this side, so be sure your scotch is, you know, stuck. So you're gonna have like something looking like this. Okay. Boom, boom. It's not as wobbly as, you know, it could be. So one end will go on that side of the of your element, okay, and another is gonna go on the bottom. You don't have to, but because my project is kind of complex, what I will do in here, I want to feed that part that goes on this Alice for the inside. Okay, so for that you basically can do a split of 1 inch diameter. Be sure not to cut on this mat. Okay, so I would say, so my my wobble will go like here, you know, from here to here. So I just cut like an opening, you see? So we can put that back. Close your X-Acto and put it away if possible. So now I can, you know, put my little circle underneath, and you can play with your location. Where do you want, because they are the same, they're sandwich, you know, so you can place it, you know, wherever, whenever you want. And I'm gonna use glossy accents. Well, actually I can use hot glue. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna be adhering that circle to the be sure that I'm there. I can press, soak through, of course. And I can adhere on that end. Alright. So now it's not going to be as wobbly. As I thought. But it's going to be wobbly enough. So whatever you want to do to your piece, again, if you missed some edges, you know, be sure to finish it all because you want it, you know, all look nice. Alright, and we are gonna place her be sure she's where she needs to, and just not press on the do not press on the spiral, just work your fingers, you know. And here she is. Alright. You to show how to make your own wobblies. And as I said, she's not like wobbly. Okay, some elements like I have some little things that I want to put in here, like this 3D guy, like the vase. Okay, I don't want to put it, you see, the thing is, you wanted to place it balanced, okay? I might want to put the tab of glue, make it heavier on this end, because it outweighs itself. You want it to be like in the center. You see her, she's longer that way. Let me try to heavy her. Weight on that end. Don't let your glue to go, you know. That way she kind of balances off, okay? That way, you see, she leveled somewhat. Okay. So for the pop-up dots, or pop-ups, so you can use this wiggle, you can use foam pieces, so you can use smaller ones, you can use thicker ones. I don't know if I want to use thicker ones. This is way two-dimensional, so I'm gonna use that one. So regular foam or chipboard box, you know, like scraps of the chipboard, you can layer those. You can use some, you don't need to have adhesive pop-up dots. So let's do that one with the foam, and I will show you another trick on how to do the pop-up dots. Okay, so first of all, piece them, you know, be sure they fit your piece here, nothing sticks out. Okay, so that's good. And again, you already cut out, you know, did everything what you're supposed to do to the edges of element. If there are fragile parts, I explained to you what to do. And so this one is good. Okay. Good. So that way we have leveled. So again, for this pop-up effect, you can use foam, you can use chipboard, you can use recycled boxes. I mean, you can use whatever you have handy. You don't have to have a pop-up dots. But I'm gonna do the promo. NSK, Natasha Scrapbook Corner on Zibit. We have a pop-up dots in a different sizes, colors. We have clear, we have circles, we have squares. So check those out. We have lots of adhesive. So the store will be closed shortly for a summer vacation. So yeah, you see, this is how you create different dimensions. So you're using here halfway flipped card, you know, tucked in teacups, you know, tab sticking out. She's wobbling, you know, and she is higher than this guy, okay? But still, it's almost like if you will take a look on 3D stickers at the store, that's what you are aiming for, the effect. You can print the same element 3 times and then fussy cut smaller details and add them on. You know, it's absolutely up to you what you're gonna do. So we are done with this part. So now I have like this a rabbit, okay? You barely can see him on the tag, but he is just adorable. He's steampunkish and he's flying and everything. So again, I did glossy accented all his teeny tiny elements. And let's see what I want. I actually want him to wobble, really. I really want him to wobble. But I need a smaller spiral, okay? So if I need smaller spiral, this would be probably a good diameter, depending on where I'm gonna be putting him. I actually want even smaller diameter. Here, I have a pen. This is smaller. Okay, the same. We're gonna use a 1.5 half, 1 and another half. So we have 2, you know, full, but half and half. Okay, so now because this dude is so tiny, okay, put away stuff that we don't need here, because that's how it's getting really fast overrun on my desk. I don't know how about yours. That's what's going on mine. So now, because he's so tiny, I can use this inch thing, you know, for my adhesion, right? But for the back, I need something smaller. All right, again, we need to kind of find his center. Let's see. So his center is right here. So we need something smaller, small enough for that center. So let's see, we can just, you know, adhere some piece, you know, to cover his stuff, right? So I'm gonna make it a little smaller that way. Okay, so where's our little spring? Okay, so that's about around his shoulder, right? Around his shoulder. So in this case, I want to do this, not cut, but I'm gonna poke with a needle an opening for my wire. Okay, so, and I'm gonna feed that through. So I got him the hole in his shoulder, and I'm feeding the wire right there. Okay, so right there. I can put like adhesive circle. Now you wish you have like dozen hands. Oh, hurry up, hurry up. Right. Let's make it as flat as possible. And be careful when you do this, you know, my hands are used to. What did it just do? Okay. good. I think this one is a little bit too... It's almost like I didn't feed it too much, you know, guys. I'm tightening the spring, and one whole half is almost like it's too big. Okay, all right. So, and this is gonna be tricky in here, so I'm gonna be sandwiching him it's almost like I need to do this, you know, instead of putting paper. Okay, so what I did, that tip that's supposed to go on the paper, can you see? I place it on my spatula, and I'm positioning the rabbit. You know, be sure that he is where he's supposed to be. Okay. So, and I'm ready to put some glue. And it's a drum roll moment for sure. I'm holding it to let the glue set up. And I don't think I even need to use that backing. My glue sipped through. You see in between his arm in there? So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna just trim it. As much as I can. All right. So, is he gonna wobble? He's kinda not wobbly for some reason. She's really good. He's kinda not. Well, first of all, he's getting stuck on that flower pot. Okay, and he is somewhat wobbly. Okay, that's good. All right. So there, he's kind of flying, you know? Flying. So he's almost like in motion. Cool. Love it. Okay, next. The next will be, let's see. I have Alice falling. I think she should be wobbling because she's falling. Okay, so I'm gonna do it off of the camera. And I have Mad Hatter and the Mad Rabbit. They're kind of in here looking. Alright, and I think they should be steady. Okay, and for another version of the pop-up dots, you can use your hot glue gun. Okay, so what you do, so we're gonna be placing them where I'm at. We're gonna placing them on top of that, and I have my element already cut out and everything. So I'm gonna be putting hot dot and hot dot, and probably hot dot in here, and maybe hot dot in here. And you see, they are right there. They are dimensional, and I'm putting them back in place, but I am not pressing. I'm not pressing on them. Okay. And let the hot glue set up, and you're gonna have your hot glue pop-up dots, and it's clear, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same with this bunny butt, and I have an Absalom and the rose. So, and this cell is gonna be wobbly for sure. So let's do this. If you want them a little different dimension, you can squash you can press your image a little bit, and it will be less pop-up dot. Can you see the difference? This and this. He's barely standing out of the page, okay? So with the Absalom is so tiny, so I cannot do much really with Absalom. And the rose is too tiny as well. But I love 3D effects. I just love them. So there you see Absalom. He's kind of popped up. Rose is popped up. Bunny popped up. So those I showed you. Alice is wobbly. The bunny is wobbly too a little bit. I wish he was more wobbly though, because he got that propeller. and I want him to wobble. All right, so you got the drill, I think, right? I hope that was helpful on creating more 3D effects with your craft. So the queen is gonna go in here. So she's gonna be sneaking, you know, something like that. I love it. So anywho, I hope you like it. I hope it was helpful. If not, give me a hello in a comment below. All right.